when I call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleeds. Truth is that strangers like magicians never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. Watch your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets. Young on and ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said there's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything, now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'll do anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Don't get put in that.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Henry up the middle. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Sit on! Sit on! 180! Sit on! Sit on!
Henry again on second down. Now inside the 25. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today. A guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before?
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up. No.
From the gun, Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
On fourth down, on is Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And the Ravens strike first and 3's in. Well, they had the great field position to start that opening drive. They only get 3 out of it, but still they get 3. So maybe kind of a win for the offense, Charles, and kind of a win for the defense as well.
Yeah, I would say win-win seems to sum the whole thing up because where that ball was placed to start, that's tough on a defense, and they held them to 3. Now, if you're the offense, you're thinking to yourself, how do we open up the playbook later on in this game and turn this 3 into 6s down the stretch?
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And out across midfield down to the 45. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Well, it's kind of fitting. A couple days ago when we met with him, I said, what is it about your running game that's so effective? He said, I like to tag myself as elusive. He was pretty elusive right there.
And his teammates appreciate that because they know they don't have to hold their blocks for very long. As one of them told us, if I just breathe some bad breath on the guy in front of me, that's all I need to do, and he's gone.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the Ravens' 44-yard line.
Diggs, the motion man left. To throw, it's May. Short pass caught by Henry. And Henry's going to pick up a Patriots first down as he'll get this down to the 35-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
9 yards. First down, Patriots.
On first down, it's Henderson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
That's another Patriots first down. A gain of 7. And the Patriot first down.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The Georgia man, Roquan Smith, came in and got it.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Throwing here is May. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
They'll try and throw forward May. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After the interception, here's Jackson. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
Oh, boy, he got a favorable spot there. The guys on the sidelines were raising their hands over their head and clasping their hands to signal safety. But the official marked it just outside the end zone at the 1-yard line.
A toss right to Henry. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. So, Charles, that's Exhibit A for the danger of running a toss play this close to your own end zone.
And how well was that defended? Someone was able to come up and set the edge. You can't go around him, and this time he was left with just nowhere to go.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
A gain on the play. That's good. More on Patriots. 1st down. 1st and 10.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll throw with May. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. Hey, what's that?
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. To the air, May. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Nnamdi Madubuike breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
3rd down.
1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Here's May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the 1st.
4-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Patriots.
They'll set up to throw. Checking this down to Stevenson. Well, the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Second and 5. That's going to be caught. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Stevenson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. It's complete to Hopkins. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Facing 4th down, Baltimore will punt. Jordan Stout out there. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Again, it's Stevenson. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he will have a Patriots first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
And the Patriot first down.
They'll try the left side with Stevenson. Taken down at the 42. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
From the gun, it's May. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Jackson from the shotgun. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position.
Good foot, nasty. Diddy, what's up? Rip.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Now, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
From the shotgun, it's May. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. A gain of 5. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. He completes it to Henry. And he will have a Patriots first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6.
Patriots, first down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. From the shotgun, May with it. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion forced there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Here we go, Sonat. Hey, what's that?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Nambi Matabike picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And he missed it. That was neither far enough. It wasn't even on target. It's no good. And this will stay a one-score game as the lead will hold at 6. That one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a one-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. 57 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. Throwing is Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field. And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now 2nd and 4. Here's Jackson. But he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. A big play looming on third down. Jackson to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is in as they have tied him late here in the final minute of the fourth quarter. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Atlanta Falcons and the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're off from Baltimore. Rasheen Ali on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready! Ready, shot!
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Lamar now from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. This one will be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Now, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3 now, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
Oh, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
First and 10 from the 43. Penix to the air to start us off. Complete. It's for John Robinson. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They got 21 yards on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
A gain of 21 yards.
From the shotgun, Penix.
Down,
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Teddy Buchanan. And the Ravens are going to set up just beyond the 10-yard line.
Well, the positive out of back-to-back picks for these two teams is that is reassuring for this defense. Thrown into a sudden change environment, able to come through, pick their guys up, and get that football right back through their offense.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Complete, Derrick Henry. He's at midfield. The 30. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Devin Tompkins to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Devin Tompkins on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On first down, here's Penix. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Got a man, it's Drake London. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Penix throwing, 3rd and 2. Finds him over the middle. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. 4th down, Penix. Gets this one to London. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. What a play to beat this defense on 4th down. 23 yards and a first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And this run is going to push it inside the 40. Give him 7 there. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the
So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pockets. The penalty goes ahead and gives them the first. 1st and 10 for them now following the penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. A dose of the hurry-up here. Penix working from the gun. Caught on the slant. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Drake London with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. You start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Ali to return it. We dodge the tackle. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets hit done. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
And 17 at the 16-yard line.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter. Ravens in possession. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time. And this one does not go far.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. Now he's past the 25. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 2nd quarter lead. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. And sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Tompkins now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Ali to return it. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Headed out right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Andrews has it, working downfield. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. This one's caught. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Tompkins now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And this is some great effort. He's all the way across midfield and down close to the opposing 45.
This guy's put on a show today. Already took one back to the house and nearly another. This is what the new league rules wanted. This is what Park Avenue in New York imagined with the new kickoff rules. Give those returners a chance to put on a show.
First and 10 now from the 46. Penix here from the gun. Hits his running back. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
A gain of 12. And the Falcon 1st down.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Completed over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. 3rd down, it's Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Trying for it with Penix. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Falcons drive it in, and they're going to bring him down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Blitz coming, Lamar. This one's to Andrews out right. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Blitz coming here, Jackson. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. They're going for this. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now here's Lamar. He rolls to his right. He takes it himself. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd down now. They need 7. Jackson throwing here. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Tyler Luke on for the Ravens field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And it stays a 1-possession game at 7 points.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
The final throw before the break. Dumps it off to Robinson. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Tompkins now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Completed to his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
Penix now to throw. Finds London on the slant. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Ravens 43.
Penix. It's his back. It's Robinson. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Give him 24 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
60 Bison. 18 Pioneer. Check out.
And again, it's Penix. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you've got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
Ball is caught. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
19-point
Tiger.
conversion.
Panther 60.
Again, Penix to the air. And that catch in the end zone gives them the lead.
Makes the score Falcons 22, Ravens 21.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well either.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 17.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. That's completed right side. The 40. A lot of mess on the move here. Mark Andrews. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grab the lead on their first series of the half. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Tompkins now to return. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. I think we know somebody who really likes the way kickoffs were redesigned, partner. The old format What, teams were lucky if they got 2 in a season, and here he's got 2 by himself in this game.
Yeah, if you think about it, Kate, like in our lifetime, we have not seen such a drastic new rule change that's created so much new scheme and opportunity. These returns, well, they're a product of hard work, new scheme, and finding ways to exploit the weakness of your opponent.
Penix is going to throw for it. And that catch in the end zone gives them the lead.
Makes the score Falcons 30, Ravens 29.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Ali to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
13, get hot.
Throwing again is Lamar. Escapes the pocket. Connecting on a slant. Free inside the 30. Zay Flowers. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Tompkins now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They give to Algier from the gun. And he's going to be just 1 step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Gets this one to London. He'll have the first down and even more. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
At the Ravens' 38-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Penix working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings them to 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Hits his running back. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go. Liking Cowboy 80. Go.
Penix is going to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Hawk 70, Hawk Warrior 70.
It's Penix yet again. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 4th quarter lead. Drake London with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the 2nd half. It's a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Ali to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens trail by a field goal. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the 43-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And he gets it through the midfield stride, but onto the Falcons side of the field.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
And they got there in time, he's taken down. And that is not something this offense could afford, Brock. That's going to bring up 4th and long. Is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing in the double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Here he is to throw. Pass pulled in by Henry. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. They look to throw it. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Now to throw. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And that brings up 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Desperation time here on 4th. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Billy Bowman. And the Falcons make the play that should win them this game. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Dumps it off to Robinson. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. They're going to pass it here. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to have the Falcons first down. And Brock, that should clinch them this victory. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out.
70 line. That's Dragon 60. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Back to throw. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half.